Her speech title today is Now I Become Myself. Please welcome Carlene Brown.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, and good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, I come to you as the teacher, the quote lady from Palisades High School, and I bring to you excerpts from a beautiful poem that I loved to teach during my years back at Diamond Bar High School in the 80s and early 90s in my American Lit class. And today, I even bring my teacher's whiteboard. I'm going to share with you excerpts from a poem that I love teaching called Now I Become Myself. Now I become myself. It's taken time, many years and places. I've been dissolved and shaken, worn other people's faces, run madly as if time were there, terribly old, crying a warning. Now, to stand still, to be here, to feel my own weight and density. Now, there is time, and time is young. Oh, in this single hour, I live all of me and do not move. I, the pursued, who madly ran, stand still and stop the sun. Now, I resonated with that poem as I taught it back in the 80s and early 90s, but even more so over the years as I was repeatedly dissolved and shaken. 30 years later, in November 14th, 2010, I went to the unveiling of Ian Van Zandt's beautiful memoir, Peace from Broken Pieces, How to Get Through What You're Going Through. And I literally waited in line for hours to get that coveted autograph. And it was worth it, because I got so much more than an autograph. What Ian wrote inside my book were these words, "Beloved, weep no more." How did she know? She didn't know that almost 5 years before she penned these words, I had wept many tears over my son's Maui wedding. She didn't know how many tears I had wept in the pre-wedding dance that went on for about a year between my children and their father. A dance of deception and denial, determined to keep off the dance floor the whistleblower mom and the family secret. She didn't know about the trail of tears that followed my children's pronouncements that I was poisonous and spiritually sick and needed to see a psychiatrist. She didn't know about the holy tears that drenched brightly colored envelopes with a series of dear daughter birthday cards in them that I mailed but were returned to me, marked with heavy-handed black ink, returned to sender. She didn't know that all of this had happened because a few days after my son's wedding, I had revealed to my son's in-laws that my children's father had molested the stepdaughter of his second marriage. Though Iyanla didn't know the specifics of what my tears were about, she knew that I had cried them, just as she had cried hers, and she knew their value. Iyanla points out in this beautiful memoir that she knew the value of broken pieces. I have discovered that life doesn't actually knock you down, she writes. It does, however, provide you with many opportunities to evaluate your standing in life, what you stand on, what you stand for, how you stand within yourself and for yourself. Today, as founder of the website Families Healing Sexual Abuse, I know what I stand on, what I stand for, and how I stand within and for myself. And standing right alongside me is Louise Hay, best-selling author of You Can Heal Your Life and Empowering Women. And Louise writes in this book, "We become part of the destructive force of society whenever we go along with The Secret. We need to educate ourselves, speak up, stand up, and be troublemakers if we have to. Collectively, we can heal this issue in one generation." I set an intention to heal this issue in my family years before I created my website. And in 2011, at my 70th birthday party, it paid off. I was reunited with my dear daughter, Dawn. So today, in 2012, I stand on a firm platform of unconditional love. With outstretched arms and wide open heart, I beckon my daughter's father into this heart healing circle. And standing in this place of high holy vision, I call forth complete healing in my family. And I know that as I do, I facilitate healing in countless families and communities across our land who are plagued with the disease of sexual molestation. Today, in 2012, I know that there is time, and time is young. Today, I stand here and do not move, I, the pursued who madly ran. I stand still and stop the sun.